roommate convinced the girl I was planning to propose to that I was secretly gay, just so he could date her himself. I found out 6 months after their wedding when she showed up at my door crying. I was 24 when I bought the ring. 3 months of saving every dollar from my engineering internship. The ring sat in a velvet box in my sock drawer for 2 weeks. Mara had been my girlfriend for 3 years, since sophomore year of college. We met in physics class where she asked to borrow a pencil every single day for a month. On day 30, I finally asked if she owned any pencils. She laughed and said she just liked having an excuse to talk to me. My roommate Owen had been my best friend since freshman orientation. Random roommates who just worked. He was outgoing. I was organized. Owen knew about the ring. I'd even asked him to help me plan the proposal. Her family's cabin where we had our first vacation together? Perfect. Owen offered to help set everything up, get her there. I trusted him completely. The plan was set for a Saturday in October. I'd driven up to the cabin the night before to decorate. Owen was supposed to bring Mara up the next morning. Except Saturday morning, Owen called me at 6 a.m. His voice was strained. Dude, I'm so sorry. Mara's not coming. Something came up with her family. My stomach dropped. There was a pause. Too long. Yeah, just some drama. Maybe we should rain check. I spent that Saturday alone at the cabin. Rose petals, champagne, candles. I called Mara 3 times. She texted back around noon saying she was dealing with family stuff. She didn't call. Not that day. Not the next. By Monday, I showed up at her apartment. Her roommate Lisa answered, looking uncomfortable. Is Mara here? Lisa bit her lip. She's not here. Look, you should talk to her directly. Lisa, what's going on? She sighed and let me in. 20 minutes later, Lisa told me that Mara had spent the weekend with Owen at his parents' beach house, alone. I don't think anything happened, Lisa said, though her eyes told me she wasn't sure. I sat there, the ring box heavy in my jacket. Where is she now? Work. I drove to Mara's office and waited. After almost an hour, I saw her walk out with coworkers. She looked normal, happy, laughing. I got out and called her name. When she saw me, her face went through surprise, then guilt. She walked over, arms crossed. Hey, sorry I haven't called back. What family emergency? Her face went pale. Oh, right, yeah, my mom just, it was nothing serious. She was lying. After 3 years, I knew. Why were you at the beach house with Owen? Her eyes widened. How did you know about that? So you were there, with him, alone. She stepped closer. It's not what you think. We were just talking. Are you cheating on me with Owen? Her coworkers were watching. No, she said firmly. Owen is your best friend. He would never. I would never. But something in her voice wasn't convincing. I pulled the ring box out and showed it to her. I was going to propose to you this weekend, at the cabin. That's why Owen was supposed to bring you there. Her hand flew to her mouth, eyes filling with tears. Oh my God, Marcus, I didn't know. He never said. Why were you with him? She looked down, tears falling. Can we just talk tonight? Come to the apartment around 7. I promise I'll tell you everything. I drove home in a daze. Owen was on the couch playing video games. He looked up when he saw my face. I walked straight to my room and slammed the door. He knocked. Marcus, what's going on? I yanked the door open. Why did Mara spend the weekend with you? Owen's face went pale. I can explain. So explain. She asked me to talk about you. She needed advice about your relationship. My stomach twisted. What kind of advice? She was worried about some things. She wanted a guy's perspective. What things? Owen shifted. I don't think I should be the one to tell you. Tell me now, he sighed. She thinks you might be gay. The words hit me like a physical blow. What? She has some concerns. She wanted to know if I'd seen anything. If you'd ever said anything to me. That's insane. Why would she think that? Owen shrugged. You'd have to ask her. But that's why we went to the beach house. To talk it through. Something felt wrong. I need you to leave. Owen grabbed his keys and left. At 7 o'clock, I went to Mara's apartment. She opened the door with red eyes. Come in. We sat on her couch. Marcus, I need to ask you something. Are you gay? I stared at her. What number? Why would you think that? She started crying harder. Owen told me things. About conversations you two had. About how you've been confused about your sexuality for years. About how you told him you were attracted to men but too scared to come out. My blood went cold. Owen said what? He said you confided in him. That you were struggling. That you were only with me because you were trying to be straight. I felt like I'd been punched. Mara, none of that is true. Not one word. I never said anything like that to Owen. Ever. She looked at me. Mascara running down her face. Then why would he say it? He's your best friend. Why would he lie? I stood up. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I left her apartment and drove straight back to mine. Owen was there sitting on the couch like he'd been waiting. We need to talk, I said. He looked up at me. About what? About why you told Mara I was gay. His face changed. Something cold and calculated. I don't know what you're talking about. She just told me everything you said. Every lie you told her about me. Owen stood up slowly. It's not a lie if she believed it. The way he said it. The smile on his face. That's when I knew. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This was deliberate. To find out what Owen's plan really was and how he destroyed everything I had, watch the full story on my channel or linked below.